if you want to learn how to frickin' dominate in your social media marketing, I'm going to share with you something I never talk about on this channel, and it's about the strategy of omnipresence. Let's dive in quick and deep. I'm going to give you actionable tactical steps and things you can do right now, and pay attention. I can't believe I'm sharing this, but so basically, if you run a service business, you try to do social media marketing, you might get frustrated because you're trying to make videos and take pictures, and then how do you edit all this stuff and get it up online? When you're trying to run a business, taking care of the clients and getting the jobs done and collecting invoices and sending out cashing checks is extremely important. Now you got to pile on doing all this crap. You got to manage a website. Now they're saying you got to write a blog, you got to start a YouTube channel, you got to post on Instagram. How do you have time to do any of this? And you got to manage your Google My Business. It goes on and on, but omnipresence is where you can be everywhere at once. Check this out. If this is you, I do this in my business. We get like, I don't know, we were getting 4 to 5 million views a month in the hot part of the season. We're still getting 2 to 3 million views a month. We got 50 to 60 million views online. We're posting 12 to 15 pieces of content per day across all social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We have like 6 YouTube channels. And so I've learned out of pulling my hair out and trying to do it all myself, how you can actually build a small team of virtual assistants around you for incredibly low cost, because you don't have to put these people on payroll, work comp. It's not like labor in your landscaping business or something like that. Physical people in real time, the liability is much lower. And for as little as 5 hours a week, you can have an entire team of people around you. And so what I thought at first was I needed one person who was going to do all this stuff for me, but it didn't work. And I tried to make that person work over and over and over. I tried to hire my little cousin Nathan, very smart kid. He does YouTube, he does all this. He's like 21 now. And I was trying to pay him like 14 bucks an hour. I'm like, come over and sit on the computer and help me post all this stuff, and maybe you can videotape me. Then I was trying to get my employees at work. I got a guy who works for me. I can't say his name because he doesn't even like being in the videos. Nobody likes being in the videos who works for me, whatever. But anyways, I had this guy videotaping me for a little bit, but every time he videotaped me, he had to put down the shovel or stop wheeling around the wheelbarrow. What am I doing here? Sorry. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You see that? All right. Every single time he was videotaping me, he wasn't trimming the bush. Very frustrating for both of us. How do you do all this? Well, check this out. I'll just get right to the point. There's Fiverr.com. I know you've heard of that, but you ain't heard of it like this. There's Upwork.com. There's all these different freelance websites, okay? You need to hire one person. Here, before I even go there, let me talk about the benefits of this. I was about to actually just shut the whole video off, but I'm not going to shut the video off. I'm going to keep going. If you want to market your business on social media for like literally very, very low cost, you can spend $1,000 a month or $5,000 a month in Google Ads. That's fine. You should do all that stuff. You should spend money on marketing and advertising. But what I'm saying is that you want to be posting consistently on Facebook. You want to be posting consistently on YouTube and Twitter. Why? Why Instagram? Why any of that stuff? Is your customers even there? They might not be. They might be. I don't know. But what if you had somebody that was chopping up the content and posting it all for you? But where does the content come from? Here's your magnum opus. Is that the correct? Yeah. You create one great piece of content per month. Just one. And the rest of the month, you can have people that work for you chopping it up and taking that message and pushing it out really far and wide. It could just be one well-produced video inside of a very well-produced blog article. You might get help producing the video. You might hire an editor on Upwork.com who charges you $125 to edit the video. How are you going to get the video? Your iPhone, your Android shoots 8K footage, man. I could talk about all of this and how to do this, and I'm going to. It's like this, I can't make this an 8-hour video, but I'm going to give you all of it right now, and at the end, I'm literally going to pitch you on my social media explosion course on keithkalfas.com. It's part of this entrepreneur bundle. The bundle's ending at midnight, where you can get all of it for a huge discount, 60% off. I'll put a link in the description below and the first link in the comments. But if you're watching this by the time that the bundle's over, you should still get the social media explosion course if you're interested in this stuff, because I really am a student to this and I'm obsessed with this stuff. And I really believe if you resonate with the way, if you like my videos and you watch my videos from time to time, you're gonna love the content inside of this course, because it's transformational. It helps you go, oh, okay, now I get it, okay? So you create one great video and one great blog article per month. You also go on Upwork.com and you find an article writer. Somebody who can write blog articles for landscaping companies, whatever type of company you have that has had that type of experience. And even if you hire a photographer or a videographer just twice a year to come out to a really nice job site that you have and get permission from the customer and get them to sign a media release form, then in that whole process, you will have a banger. That's not even a good word. You will have a very eloquent video that's very persuasive and beautiful on the front of your website that can be shown to all your potential customers and clients. Now, in between all that stuff, the couple times of the year doing the great commercial, or once a month doing one good video that you now email to your whole client list, you have an article that you put on Facebook and you share it across all the media platforms. Like I said, this is an article. It could be called five tips before doing a landscape installation. There's tons of headlines and things that you can use to draw in people. 5 things to watch out for before spending 50 grand on a landscape install. It could be anything. It could just be looking for a lawn care guy. But in between this article and the well-produced video, the video could be a video testimonial of a customer that you just did a whole install or something for, and the customer didn't mind being on video, or you can have professional cameras and lighting and all that stuff and make it look really nice, and then show just the B-roll of the jobs, the B-roll, which is the secondary footage you took with your cell phone or your GoPro or whatever, or the time lapse, and some nice music, and that could be playing in the background while you're talking or your customer's talking. It could be this whole thing on the front of your website. And it could look really nice. It sits on the home page. But in between all that stuff, you could just be shooting little one-off videos with your phone and just posting them in pictures more and more often than your competition does. Now, check this out. 1 second. If you just get started. Take out the phone and make a dang video. Hey, I'm Joe with Joe's Landscaping. I don't look good right now. I'm covered in dirt. I don't even like being on camera. But I'm going to flip the camera around right now, and I'm going to point it at this job, and I'm going to show you my customer that we're right here in Des Moines, Iowa. I don't even know if that's the right place. We're right here in your city, in your town, and we do that. We're probably neighbors, and don't look any further, because we're the ones for the job. And you literally just videotape what's going on and say, here, we're doing this whole landscape install. We're doing this pressure washing, soft washing. We're doing this thing. You might even have before, during, and after pictures that it's just a slideshow you put in the video. It's not about being fancy. It's about giving the customer results in advance by showing them the result. Because frankly, they don't care about you. They just care about the result, and they want to know they're putting their money in the right place. So if in between you're just making one-off videos and you're sharing them to your Facebook and to your Instagram, right? And you got a YouTube channel and you got a blog articles and you're marketing this stuff to your customers. Now they're watching your videos. They get to know you, like you, and trust you before anybody else. So now you position yourself as the obvious choice. But how do you make it omnipresent? Well, let's say you only got time, I suggest do at least one piece of content per week. But if you only got time to do one a month, you do the video and then you send it to an article writer. The article writer writes the article on your website, like the blog plugin or something. You get the blog, and then when the blog is done, you send it to another virtual assistant, a VA, whose job is to repurpose content. There's content syndication, there's content repurposing, and now they're gonna chop up little snippets of that, and then they're gonna post it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, anything. And now, the more content you make is the more content they have to pull from. What I want you to do is think in terms of batching. Here's the next step. Omnipresence also comes in batching. So omnipresent means you're on all social media platforms all the time, but you're not doing it. You have a virtual assistant posting it all for you. So batching content means, what if you were so busy, you're like, I only have time to do this in the winter. Maybe you have time in the summer. What if in the winter you rented out like a studio space and got a green screen that made it look like you were in front of a customer's beautiful home and there's nice green trees and green grass, and you literally, because you're a little pale, go run on a treadmill for a couple days so your cheeks aren't puffy, go spray tanning. I'm just like thinking of this because so you look like it's summer. I'm just saying. Because it'd be funny if someone's watching the video in the middle of July and you're just sitting there like a bump on a log and your skin is all like, you just kind of look pale if you're a white guy. Go freaking spray tanning and make not just one video, but make like 8 videos. 8. How are you gonna do that? I want you to book 24 or 48 hours with the studio person or somebody who's got a dope camera and maybe some lighting and good audio, and then I want you to script and write out and plan. And even if you have to go book a little hotel conference room and get something, a green screen, you could do this on a customer's job site too. If the customer's really cool, go book a Saturday and go film all day and try to bang out a bunch of really high quality, relevant videos of you talking in front of the camera. And if you really suck at it that bad, maybe you can have an employee do it for you or something, but you probably want to be the face of your business. And now you can take these videos, you could post them as individual videos, or you could take those videos and you could take B-roll, and you could send the video and all the B-roll footage to your video editor, which you also find on Upwork.com, who maybe charges you $125 a video. I don't know what he's going to charge. And it has some music in there. And then now you can have all different variations of these videos. You just banged out 8 videos in one day. Maybe that's a lot of videos in one day if you're not experienced. So probably 2 days. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring 8 changes of clothes. You're gonna bring some really nice work clothes, your work button-up shirt, the embroidery, your different work hats. Maybe you're gonna take your hat off and bring some hair gel, then you're gonna bring a button-up shirt. You're gonna take off the watch. You're gonna have all different variations, and at different times of the day, maybe drop and do a bunch of push-ups or something, so you're in just different states of presence. So maybe 2 out of 8 of these videos you're just really unhappy with and they suck. And now you got 6 videos. But if you got 6 really good videos that you're proud of that are filmed professionally, and then you take the okay B-roll footage, and dude, video editors can do amazing stuff. You tell a story about the job site. And here's a case study testimonial video, for instance. I'm giving you the short version of all this. Mrs. Jones and Mr. Jones, they were our client. We cut their grass for 3 years. They decided they wanted to do a $15,000 landscape install. They asked us. And they were saving up, but they trusted us. They were so sick of their backyard. And you know what? We came and talked to them. We let them know they're in good hands, so we eased their mind, and boom, they signed up with us. And then the next day, it shows your crew. You got a picture or some video of your crew working, and then as you're telling the story, it'd be cool if you could get your customer to tell the story, but if you're not, and you're just telling the story about the progress and the success, and then the crew's working, and then all of a sudden now the thing's coming together, the patio, the walkway, the water feature, and then the music's playing, and at the end it's beautiful. And If you can get a picture of you shaking the customer's hand and them smiling, if not, fine, your story will work. And then you're like, your logo, your website, your phone number pops up on the video, and it's all in the description below. Facts tell, stories sell. So all I want to talk about is if you could take that one video and you get a hit, maybe only 1 out of 8 of those videos becomes a hit, you can put that thing on the front of your website and it'll sit there for 2-3 years and it'll sell you work. When a customer goes to your website and they see professional videos and then they go bounce around on Facebook and maybe they check to see because you have an Instagram link and everything is cohesive and looks well and looks professional. I don't even have this stuff at that level because I'm so busy doing social media marketing and because I have a landscape business and a media business that I need to work on my own marketing. But I know this stuff. This stuff really works. So when they see consistency across everywhere, all the platforms, and things, if you go on someone's Facebook page of a small local business and they haven't posted anything since like June of last year, you'd be like, I don't really know what's going on here. If you don't got time to do it, hire someone to do it. That just reminded me right now, I'm gonna give my VA logins to my business stuff and we're gonna update all of our business social media. Boom, I just thought of that right now. And I don't have to do anything but send one simple email on upwork.com to my VA and give her the login password. This is amazing. We're actually gonna do this. How do you find these VAs? You gotta kiss a lot of frogs, just like you do in landscaping or window cleaning, whatever type of business you got. Just find somebody who has the criteria you're looking for and just literally throw the dice and hire them and spend a few $100 and hire them for a couple of weeks and see if they work out. I've hit the jackpot first time and I've failed miserably and went through 20 people to find one. It's just the nature of the business. But once you find that and you have a team, just your general virtual assistant who repurposes content and stuff like that, you got your video editor, maybe you got somebody who comes out and does photo and videos, you can have an employee do it. But like I said over here, do whatever you got to do to get the ball rolling, but block and tackle, schedule it out. Okay, I'm done with all that. Once again, on my website, I'll put a link in the description below, and it'll probably be the first link in the pinned comments below this video at keithkelfis.com. I have a course called the Social Media Explosion course, and you can get it inside of what's called the Entrepreneur Bundle. It's all 7 of my online courses all bundled together for a special holiday offer this Cyber Monday. You get all 7 of the courses for the price of one course. It's awesome. You get the Social Media Explosion course. You get the new course we just released and we're updating right now. New content going up every week in there called the Business Money Basics. It teaches you how to manage the business and the finances in the business. The landscape course, the upgraded landscape, high profit landscape maintenance secrets course, the window cleaning blueprint course, the business marketing blueprint course, how to market your business, and then the marketing ROI online course. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 courses worth $2,500. You get for, what's it at, $247 right now. The price is gonna go all the way back up. I'll probably put it back up to $800 or $1,000. It depends on how much more we build it out. The price will probably have to go up from there. That's it, because I don't want to flood the market with information that, especially the social media stuff, because there's some pretty high level stuff. If you need help with social media stuff beyond that, send me an email, kelfismedia@gmail.com. Serious inquiries only for personal one-on-one coaching. I do coaching. Just look me up at keithkelfis.com/call, and that's serious inquiries only. But I'm telling you too much information here. Go to keithkelfis.com, get the Entrepreneur Bundle quick. We're running out of time, and I hope that serves you.